What's
Hey!
up? What's up, everybody? So we saw a couple new movies. I've seen them, been asking you to see them for a while, and you finally did.
I finally got 2 out of the 3 watched.
Good.
Yeah.
So we saw Nobody and Spiral, both new movies this year. Both movies I know that we said we were excited to see at the beginning of the year when we did our 2021 preview. It's exciting to see those movies start coming out finally. So, First impressions, what'd you think of Nobody?
Oh, okay. You want to start with Nobody?
Might as well.
All right. Okay. I really enjoyed Nobody.
Yeah.
I thought that was so much fun. The action's awesome. It's the whole time I was like, he should exist in the John Wick universe. He should.
Yeah. I really want to see a crossover between them now.
Yeah. I thought it was, very fun. One of the cooler action movies. If you like John Wick, you're going to like Nobody.
Yeah.
It's the same writers, so right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really liked his character, and how he felt very grounded and real as this like family man who has this ability to really fuck people up, but didn't really want to like resort back to it, trying to like live a normal life.
Really liked, what I really liked also. So he's an aged guy. I mean, he's he's old.
Yeah.
At this point in his life. So he still gets the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah.
Which was still great to see.
Yeah.
Like when I won't give parts away, but I'm going to fuck you up. And then he gets beat to a pulp. At the same time, like, that's just, I enjoyed Nobody a lot. I thought that was just such a well-made movie.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I would have gotten around to watching it in the theater just to enjoy it even more. But very pleasant.
Yeah.
Very cool action movie. Brutal. It's got some brutal parts in it.
It does. There were several parts, especially towards the end. I was enjoying the whole thing very thoroughly, and then the ending, there were several parts that were very exciting and like, oh shit, I can't believe that just happened, or I've never seen that before.
Right.
It was awesome.
Yeah, so highly recommend Nobody. It was just, it's like a unique twist on it. Kind of reminded me of a better version of A History of Violence. Do you remember that movie with Viggo Mortensen?
Yeah, exactly.
It was kind of like that, where he's a family man who has skills in killing people. But I thought Nobody was way better executed and much more enjoyable than A History of Violence was.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought Nobody was great. I can't wait to watch it again. I really can't. It was a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt too. Where it was just like a movie that I'm glad it exists. I'm glad that I can watch it a lot of more times now.
And I really do hope it would make sense. I hope that there would be, even if it's like just a line or two, to cross over his character from Nobody into the John Wick universe.
Yeah.
Just because it'd be fun and it would make complete sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like after watching the movie, you'd be like, oh, okay.
They could do that so easily. Just be like, have a line that mentions auditors or something.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's a thing that exists and nobody wants auditors to show up on their doorstep, and that'd be so cool.
Yeah. So I very much love Nobody.
All right.
Thought it was awesome.
So it sounds like you give a midnight rating to Nobody.
I would give it a midnight rating. Yeah.
On our scale.
The whole opening, I was getting a big kick out of like the opening montage of his boring daily routine life with the like Monday, Tuesday, you forgot the trash. You forgot the trash. It's like,
yeah.
him forgetting the fuck.
Yeah, I think it was very effectively edited for sure.
Yeah.
I really
so yeah, I would give Nobody as close to a midnight as you could get.
Nice.
It was, yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Nice. Yeah, I agree. So, what also saw Spiral? What do you think about?
We did see Spiral. Now, I know I'm more curious to hear your take on Spiral because between the two of us, you're the bigger Saw franchise fan. I like the franchise, but you are a bigger fan than I am.
I really like the idea of it. I've always really liked the I guess morality of it, the conflicted morality of it, that Jigsaw setting these people up to play these games, and it's really up to them whether they live or die. In some extent, in some cases, it's you really had no chance. Why would you expect to be able to get that thing that would have saved you an hour ago? Spiral, I was really jazzed about, and the more that I watched it, the more I was disappointed in it. Overall, by the time I got to the end of it, I was like, this kind of sucks, actually. It wasn't terrible. I would say it was on the level, maybe a little bit lower than the other lower portions of the franchise, but definitely not middle and definitely not among the best of the franchise either.
Yeah, it was kind of boring.
Yeah, it was boring. I really liked the overall idea, the nugget of a good idea was there, where it was.
Yeah,
I like the idea of Jigsaw using these games, not Jigsaw, but a character using the Jigsaw trope against the police and playing this game with the police and trying to fight corruption among the police in this way. I thought that was a good idea. But overall, the way that it all happened and the actual mystery of it was pretty boring.
Yeah, I found myself very much am I missing something? Because I was pretty tired when I watched it, so I kept telling myself, maybe you, dozed off. Maybe you're just not watching it in the right mindset.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it.
Right.
But you know what bothered me the most, and it's such a little thing? Chris Rock squints the entire movie.
Yeah. Yeah. I know what you mean.
The entire movie, he's glaring or squinting, and you're like, you can open your eyes. You can do better. I felt like he was really trying his hardest to not be a comedic character.
Yeah.
Even though his opening scene is him having some rant about Forrest Gump, which sounds like a toned down version of a piece of stand up from him.
Yeah.
And I was very
just without the yelling.
This feels odd. And of all the Saw franchise, with all the twists, because that's part of why people want to watch Saw, is the twist at the end. Who's going to pop out? What's going to happen?
Yeah.
What timeline are we in?
Mm-hmm.
This had probably the least effective twist I've ever seen.
Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't really surprised at all. It was pretty predictable overall. Not just the ending, but kind of most of the story was pretty predictable.
There's it would give a spoiler away, so I'll reserve it when we're not recording.
Mm-hmm.
But there was an aspect of the twist where I thought this probably read really well on paper.
Mm-hmm.
But the way you guys just executed the scene is so bad.
Yeah.
It really bothered me a lot.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you that when we're not recording.
Okay.
But yeah, it's if you like the Saw franchise, I don't know, you could skip Spiral and you're not missing anything.
Yeah. If you're a massive fan, I think it was fun to get back into it, at least a little bit. But if you're not a massive fan, then you probably won't like it.
Yeah, and you could tell that it feels like an actual attempt to kind of reboot the franchise, but obviously now it's not Jigsaw, it'll be whoever, the Spiral now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell that it was reaching to be a reboot, kind of continuation of the Jigsaw work, but I don't see it becoming a franchise. I think Spiral's going to end up being the only the only one.
Probably. Yeah, I also expected Sam Jackson's character to be a little bit more important or present or something.
Yeah.
And he kind of wasn't, since that was kind of disappointing that he was barely in it.
I'm glad I wasn't missing something, because I really have been racking my head like, did I miss? Like, what did I miss here? But you hit it on the head. Yeah. I mean, when it streams on like Netflix or whatever platform that you don't have to pay for it, sure, go ahead and watch it. Yeah. It's not that long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly how I felt. So now you know, and you can you can either watch it knowingly or you can skip it and feel fine. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. And that's because I haven't watched Tomorrow War yet.
Okay. We'll have another episode when you watch Tomorrow War.
I did just see a little snippet that might be a spoiler. It's like an Easter egg, apparently, in the Tomorrow War.
Okay.
That might potentially be a spoiler for the movie. So now I'm like, oh crap! Now I really need to watch the Tomorrow War to see if or if this is just like a fan reaching for something that's not there.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't mention it to you yet, just in case you like, and then give away something. I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
so.
That sounds good. I might Google it afterwards or something.
Okay.
Or you could tell me once you finally see it, because we'll have to do it.
Right.
We'll have to let people know our review of it once you see it. And
I do have that and one other new movie that just came out. I do plan on watching.
Yeah.
Over the weekend. So next episode, definitely we'll be able to talk about them.
Yeah, I actually saw a movie on opening day, and so we'll be able to put out a very timely review of that pretty soon here.
Yeah. So,
all right,
that's one that I'll be seeing later.
Exciting. All right. Well, let us know what you thought. Leave a comment, and we'll see you in a full-length episode.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
See ya.